Alright, I am reviewing Victoria's Secret teas today. Don't mind the background. My apartment's a mess, so we're gonna go to the least cluttered place in my apartment. Anyway, so this one is gardenia, pear, and vanilla. Like always, I'm gonna start off with the bottle. This is a very, very chunky bottle. They have a lot of extra glass in here, and despite that, it's actually pretty easy to spray, which is always good for a bottle. The decorations are simple. This looks a little bit cheap, but it's not like overwhelmingly so. The color person in me is like, this and this color don't really match. That bugs me a little bit. It's stupid, but whatever. Another thing that really doesn't bode well for this is the cap. It's cheap. It doesn't have a little circle like all the others, but it does collect a lot of hair and get staticky, which is not perfect. But this, oh my god. Designers take note. This little section here makes it so the spray nozzle doesn't turn, which is a brilliant idea. I'm sure everyone has done it where they've gone to spray a really expensive perfume and it just sprays in the wrong direction. No one likes it. So that is a remarkably clever little piece to this bottle. I also like that the sticker, it's not even quite a sticker, it's cardstock that's textured. I like that it's a different kind of label than you would typically find. Look who had to join me. She just could not stop until I sat down and let her on my lap. The wear time on this is actually pretty good. You can get a full day's wear out of it pretty easily. And I've definitely had clothes where I could smell it the next day. Fabulous. This scent. Oh my god. This scent reminds me of Juicy Couture's Viva La Juicy in the sense that it is more of a happy perfume. But I would rate it more like Baby Blanket, very soft, very creamy. It's slightly florally, but you definitely don't have that like, oh, it's a floral perfume. And you definitely don't have that, it's a candy sweet perfume. They balance this so well that it is very unique. So for this scent, I'm gonna get a little bit personal here and say I just got out of a relationship, one where I was planning on marrying the person, I was building my life with them, most of my decisions were made for the long term of the relationship, and unfortunately it deteriorated to the point like I would almost label it an abusive relationship for the last little bit. And this perfume was very, very comforting. It's like the thing that I reached for almost every day just because that smell was like just made me feel better. It really fit my mood, which that's way to sell a perfume. It reminds you of your abusive relationship. Now, it doesn't remind me of that. It's just like the thing that helped with that situation. Sorry, Victoria's Secret. I know you're going for like sexy and flirty and fun and useful, and here I am being like, this is a perfume I wear when I'm sad. But it is, and I'm glad it was there. I rate it highly, and hey, perfumes are whatever you make out of it. So for the price, I think the big bottles are like $80 and the small ones are $56. I would definitely pay that again. Like straight up, I'd pay probably a little bit more than that too, just because of how this perfume has been there during a time where I'm not too happy. And it is what it is. Overall score. I should actually rate these with numbers, shouldn't I? Bottle is, the design is probably only 6 out of 10. I find it kind of clunky, and then you have this really small, delicate stuff at the top. But that little thing that stops it from turning, that is something every single high-end perfume should have. Absolutely 10 out of 10. That just little notch is fantastic. So 6 out of 10 for the bottle. Wear time, I'm gonna give an 8 out of 10. I think it does very, very well. Considering it is such a light, delicate scent, it has some pretty good staying power. It's unique in that way. Price is okay. I would say 7 out of 10. It's better than Viva La Juicy if you were going that direction, comparing the scent to something else. So I would say you can skip Viva La Juicy and get this one and have a much better probably experience, and I think it has longer staying power. Overall score, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 just because of the way it makes me feel. Might have dinged it a little bit on the bottle, not the most interesting design. It's functional, which is always number one. Price could be better, but you know what? This is a solid perfume. Oh, I'm also going to mention that it is probably the perfume I've gotten the most compliments on. Like, multiple people have told me it smelled nice. There was a group of ladies saw at work who straight up asked where I got it from, which no one has ever interacted quite that much with any perfume I've worn. So way to go on that one, Victoria's Secret. People like this one. Would I buy it again? In a heartbeat. I need to I've rated a lot of perfumes on this channel so far, and I've written a lot of scripts that I haven't gone through. I think just because of the way this one makes me feel at a time that's so hard in my life, I think it upserts I think I rated Bombshell Celebration as my favorite. Now, I don't even really like wearing that one that much just because it does not suit my mood at all. This one is probably my new go-to just because that feeling. How many times am I going to express it? It's like the feeling it gives me is such a good one. That leads a little bit of trouble rating it long term when you have something that's so personal and so to the moment. Am I going to end up hating this perfume later on, but just because of the association when I got it and when I'm wearing it? I don't know. I would say definitely find a tester for this one. See if it can bring you that same comfort in whatever you're going for, because Victoria's Secret is sexy. It is supposed to be flirty and flirtatious, and if you can do both of those with a single perfume, give it to them. Give them props. So yeah, I would definitely buy this one again, and I will see you in the next